So, looking at the undercard, we've got three heats of a sprint. And Joe, I know that you've been through, you've done your homework on this. Starting off with the first heat, what can you tell us about it?
I thought it was a big drop in class for Trap Six Max Malibu here. He was behind Gilo Goldust in the sprint final at Perry Bar on Laurel's final night. He beat Ardira Nidge in the heats of that competition, and I'd probably make Ardira Nidge the biggest danger to Max Malibu here. So yeah, for me that probably shows how much of a drop in class it is for Max Malibu. And he's only had one trial from six before, and that was back in October last year at Perry Bar. But I think the draw's fine to be fair here, and he can show his class. And I had 4 and 5 kind of having their own race here. Freedom Reporter, Colliery Billy to the corner. They've both got really good early over four bends, but I think they can kind of spoil each other's race here in this race. And yeah, I'd go for six to steer clear out wide and take this and Ardira an edge for the second qualifying spot. So yeah, 6/1 for me.
Joe, second heat. Again, it's fair to say it's not the highest quality of sprint open that we'll see, but have you managed to find something?
Yeah, track four, Kaulavani Galev for me. Again, no disrespect. It looks an average race really, and he's flew around last week in 1680 and anywhere near that probably wins this by 3 lengths. To be fair, he was disappointing for me in defeat behind Sonic JJ in a one-off open here 3 weeks ago. They were miles clear of the rest of the field, to be fair. But when he broke, I thought he might blow them away to the corner. But the winner done it well, and it looks a winnable race for him here. So yeah, it'll be trap four for me, and I'd probably make trap six Headford Patsy the main danger who can get first run on Freedom Whiskey out wide and finish second. So yeah, it'd be trap four over six.
Moving on to the third heat. Gilo Goldust in there somewhere, I would have thought.
Yeah, it's a decent little race, and yeah, I'll stick with Gila Goldust. She's very classy, and when she does it right, she's one of the best around over two bends. To be fair, and she beat Swift Guard trap one in the final at Perry Bar on Laurel's final night, and she can hold that form here. She's trialled really well here, clocking 1685, and that would win this race. And yeah, I'd make trap one Swift Guard. He'd be the biggest danger to five. He's also very fast, and when he does it right, and he should clear two Sonic JJ to the corner if he comes away, and he loves it in Newcastle. So yeah, it'd be Gilo Goldust over Swiftguard. So 5/1.
Just sad to see, with absolute respect to Sean Davey, just sad to see who isn't her trainer. But moving on.
Yeah, but even so, Floyd, you have to say that from Sean's point of view, that he'll be delighted to have the quality of Gilo Goldust in his kennel now, and what probably would be one of the anti-post favourites for this competition, probably along with Max Malibu, I would have thought.
Moving on to the 480. Joe, what are your thoughts about the first heat?
Yeah, an interesting dual distance competition here. I think it's 480 and 640 the final the following week, and as well as cold as ice is running over six bends, he's more than beatable over four bends for me, and that's been proven. To be fair, I think he struggles to win races over four bends, and he always puts in decent times in four bend trials. But when it comes to racing, he hasn't won as many as he should have. So I'm going to take him on here with four Lightfoot Gigi. I'll say 2 and 6 will lead early, and if she can get first run on the rest of the field and get after the leaders, I'd fancy her to pick them up and win. Look, if as cold as ice qualifies, he'll be odds on for the final. There's no doubt about that. He broke the clock a couple of weeks ago, so he'd be odds on if he can qualify. And I do fancy him to finish second. That's probably the kind of dog he is over four bends. He seems to get into a little bother and then he does stay well over four bends. So yeah, it'd be 4/5. Listen to Max is devoid of pace over this trip early, and three Fades and Blades would be a runner if he can get first run on the field here. But yeah, I'll stick with Lightfoot Gigi. It might be a decent price as well to beat Cold as Ice.
The second heat. Have you been through these?
Yeah, the Grand Prix winner here for me, Trap 2, Cordovani Bani. She's very classy. He was a gutsy winner of the Grand Prix and followed that up with a decent second, two Cold as Ice over 640 2 weeks ago. She can pop out and make all here, and there's no early in the race at all, and she's the fastest to the corner. So if she lets, she wouldn't be for catching. Yeah, I think she's an absolute certainty here, to be honest. I really do.
Yeah, good luck to her as well to my good friend Mark McLaughlin, who owns her, Tommy Camsell, and of course Jimmy Wright as well, the co-owners. But you'd probably say she'd be nigh on Oaks class, really, wouldn't she? You couldn't really name probably 11 bitches better than her in the country. You know, she runs a good strong 4 bends as well as 6. So she's a real good quality bitch, and Call of Vanny Bunny is sort of tailor made probably for this type of competition, really, Joe.
Yeah, 100%, Paul. You know, she's got good form over 480 Newcastle, 480 Monmore. You know, the 476 Swindon. She didn't quite take that in the Oaks, but she still clocked 28-26 around there. So, you know, she's got plenty of 4-bend speed as well. And this does really look a race where she can dominate here. And yeah, I think she'll get off the front. And I'd go for 4 Skywalker Bonnie to finish second to her. She done it well in a maiden at Monmore on Saturday over 6:30, and she's probably got good enough pace to turn behind 2. And yeah, I'd go for 2 over 4. So Call of Annie Bunny to beat Skywalker Bonnie.
The final heat. I don't know, Velvet. I haven't studied the form, but Velvet Juliet jumps off the card for me. Joe, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, she's another certainty here. To be fair, trap 5 Velvet Juliet. Without being disrespectful, again, she's different class to the field here, and if she comes away, she'll lead make all, and it's literally as simple as that. You know, she'd probably be about a 4 on shot in here. To be fair, it's 2 to 7 shot. She does look an absolute certainty in this race here, and yeah, I'll go for Lemon Kerry to finish second. You know, I think she'll have the legs of 1, 3, and 4 going into the corner, and she can turn behind Velvet Juliet. But yeah, that'll be it. It'll be 5 over 2. She looks a good thing.